The very simplest way to think about it is that each of us essentially has three brains. You could probably argue that we have four brains. You could argue that we have functionally a brain stem, we have a midbrain, and then we have a right and a left hemisphere. So really, we kind of have four brains. And from an evolutionary biology standpoint, those evolved at different times. And because they evolved at different times, the lower brains, if you will, tend to be able to predominate over the higher brain functioning. So this is why fear is such a powerful force. You can get people to do all kinds of things if you keep them afraid, or if they are afraid. You can manipulate people around very easily. This is something that Adolf Hitler figured out how to do, and many other people. Fear is a midbrain function. It's primarily driven by our amygdala. And guess what a lot of people are afraid of, Gary? What one place do they really don't like, not like to go to?
I know this one, Paul. I know this one. And so, that would absolutely be the dental office.
Yeah. So, if people are coming into our environment afraid, their force fields are up, if you will, and their capacity to learn is very, very diminished, because even though it's not on the conscious level, in the back of their mind, they're going, okay, what do I need to do to make this as short as possible and get out of here as fast as possible? That is absolutely the opposite kind of mindset that we need a person to be in if we want them to learn more about their situation and make better decisions. Hence, we go back to the Wizard of Oz photograph and things like that, okay? So we need to think about what people are thinking and feeling when they come into our environment, because we got to manage down the lower brain functions so that their upper brain functions, particularly their prefrontal cortex, is looking at the situation and thinking something like, this is a very different experience. I'm really kind of enjoying this. I've never had conversations like this with a dentist before. I've never had anybody spend that kind of quality time with me. It really kind of seems like this person cares who I am as a person. Could this maybe I can redefine what dentistry is in my life. This is because of this experience. So that's how we change over time, as we challenge our previous belief systems and they're replaced by updated information. But the updated information can't get in there if we're in a state of fear or we're distracted. And so many dental offices today are just so high speed, low touch, high delegation, that the person doesn't really develop a relationship with anybody that feels safe, and creates a situation where the person's going to maybe open up and really share what their real concerns are or what their real issues are.